Athletes Live Speed Formula.
I am the GOS Godfather of Speed.
And I am Ace Sanders, aka 18.
Look here, man. We about to give you everything you need in this speed formula to get fast. If you don't get fast, it's cause you're not working. That's what we about to do now.
Well, we done already did our 2 laps, coach.
Yes.
Let's get into that hip mobility.
Hip mobility!
Let's get it.
We just finished our warm-up laps. Now we're gonna get into what we call our hip mobility, all right? Gotta have loose hips. Make sure, as always, make sure you're healthy when you're doing this. If you're not healthy, don't do it. So first things first, hands on the ground, feet flat. I call these 90-90s, all right? To do these, see, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. You're gonna go 6 each side. 6 each side. That's 2. And that's 6. All right, next one. We're gonna take the hands off the ground. This one's a little bit tougher. Same drill, 90-90s, but with no hands. That's all right. Next drill. We're gonna go left leg in. Right leg, right in the middle of your left foot. All right. And we're gonna stand up, push the hips forward, control it on the way down. 6 of these on the left leg, and then we switch, 6 on the right. Now a lot of times when you do these, the grass is a little bit wet today, so that's why we're on the concrete and a little bit of the grass. But if you got a mat or something, if you only have grass, feel free to use it. All right, next drill, left leg in, right leg on top of that left foot. Leg up, back nice and tall, 6, leg raises. Switch it back again. Now this time I'm gonna show you real quick. The leg's gonna be up, back nice and tall. We're gonna swing that right leg out, turn the toe down, and back to the front. That's 1. Now, if you have problems with hip flexibility, you might not be able to turn it. That might be as far as you can go. That's fine. You might not be able to get all the way back here. That's fine. That means you have room for improvement. But we're gonna do 6 each side. You ready, Ace?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. All right, now we're gonna get into the T-swings. So my body's in a T. I'm gonna swing over, tap the toe. Bring it all the way back, tap the toe. 6 times each side. We just did our T-swings on the back. Now we're gonna do our T-swings on the front. All right, here we go. Make sure we're touching with the toe, not the heel. 6 each side. Yes, sir. We're ready to do some drills. Let's get it. All right, so now we're about to get into our drills, man. This is the key. This is the key components how you're gonna get fast. We want everything to be done meticulously. You gotta be meticulous about what you're doing. Attention to detail. All right, now, how we normally do it, this is called our 3-cone warm-up, all right? We have 3 cones here, and you see they're set 10 yards apart. So that's 1, 2, and 3, all right? Now, for the purposes of what we're doing, we're gonna set 3 cones out, but we're only gonna put them 5 yards apart so we can speed up the workout so this video is not 40 minutes long. We don't want that, all right? So, Reese, if you come over here on Ace, Ace is laying those out right now at the 5 yards apart. All right, now, last thing, You can do this on grass, you can do this on track, you can do it on concrete if you want to. We're on grass today. If you notice, I'm wearing cleats. All right, if you notice, Ace wearing sneakers. You can do it either way. Either way. 18. We about to get it in.
Let's get to it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Done deal.
Let's do it.
So the first drill we're gonna do is called walking out the hamstring. It's on a 3-step. So it's 1, 2, 3, back to front. 1, 2, 3, back to front. 1, 2, 3, back to front. All right, we will do it to the first cone and then jog out to the last one. So 1. The next drill we do is walk the hamstrings out backwards. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Keep your toe up, back to front. 1, 2, 3. Back to front. 1, 2, 3. Next drill called soldiers. This is really important. Stay nice and tall. Every step, hands out straight, and just here, boom. All right, bringing it back. We're gonna take the leg to the back, right? So it's 1, 2, 3. Both hands on the ground. Keep the leg on the ground straight. Throw it up in the back. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Next drill, hip rotations. All right. So to the cone, we're gonna go outside to inside with the hip, right? When I pick this knee up, the toe comes up. It's called dorsiflexion. Always keep the gun cocked so when I run, boom, fire, right? So again, 1, 2, 3. Outside to inside. 1, 2, 3. Outside to inside. Next drill, we're gonna do hip rotations, moving backwards, inside to outside. So it's 1, 2, 3, knee up, toe up, inside to outside. 1, 2, 3, inside to outside. So here we go. All right, next drill, we're gonna get the groins. So, quick shuffle, keep the feet flat, push left, push right, all right? Do not go over the hump, push through the heel. Make sense? Double shuffle. All right, coming back now. We're gonna hit the groins again, but we're gonna get a little bit more of the hamstring involved. And all we're gonna do that same shuffle, but when I drop down, I'm gonna turn the toe up and drop in the hole. All right, ready, Ace? Okay, next drill, hip pull. So we're on a 3-step still. 1, 2, 3. Hand under the knee, under the foot, and pull up. All right, so 1, 2. Bringing it back, we're gonna go calf pulls. 3-step again. 1, 2, 3. Toe up, pull the calf. So 1. Okay, so now we on the knee pull. 3 steps again. 1, 2, 3. Pull the knee to the chest, toe up. Do not lean back. So here we go. All right, now, next drill, rapid response. This was a little tricky. So 1, 2, this will be 3. Quick swipe, front to back, and up. 1, 2, 3. 1. Next drill, A skip. Everything want to stay nice and tall, right? So just if I was just skipping, same thing, except I want to pick the knee up, right? So, nice arms, nice and tall, knee comes up, toe comes up, just like so. Next, B skip, just like the A skip, except we're kicking it out, right? Nice and tall again, core tight, and just kick it out, just like so. Coming back, quick C. We're gonna keep the legs straight. Make sure on this drill, you're not on your heels. Nope, we are landing on the ball of that foot, right? So quick C, right here. Next drill, long C, which means we're gonna open it up. So if we're right here for quick C, long C, we're gonna open it up, all right? Not on your heels, balls of the feet. All right, next drill is the high knees. Again, we wanna make sure we got a nice stable platform, nice and tall, all right? We don't need to bring our knees higher than 90 degrees. So right here is all I'm looking for. I don't need them all the way up here, right here, 90 degrees, all right? So if I'm in right here, high knees, and just move forward. Next drill, butt kicks. What we don't want on a butt kick is our knee pointed to the ground and back here. That is not a butt kick. What we do want is our knee right here under us. That's the butt kick. Remember, high knee is here. Butt kick is right there. Good job, eh? All right, so it should look like this. Nice and tall. All right, next drill, karaoke. So, everybody's done the karaoke right here. We just want to bring that knee up over high. All right? So, we'll go to the first cone with the right leg. Then we'll flip at the first cone and do the left leg. So we'll do this one real slow. Next drill, backwards running. Now, when the DB runs backwards, it's right here. That's not what we want. What we want is pull the heel to the butt and push back. Pull the heel to the butt and push back. When you can see the first cone right here, that's when you flip your hips. All right, so it should look like this. Next drill, quick feet. What we don't want to have our feet outside the frame of our body and just be down here, digging. That's not what we want. What we want is if I'm right here in a good running form and just speed it up, right? So it should look like this. Yes, we take the quick feet all the way to the first cone. Yes, it is not easy, but yes, it will get you better. Let's go. All right, so now we're to the point where we get into our accelerations, all right? We're gonna do 2 each. We always accelerate to the first cone, decelerate to the second, all right? You're gonna do 8 total, 2 at 60%, 2 at 80%, 4 at 100%, all right? Now, we're not gonna do all of them today, but we're just gonna show you when you get into your stance, you wanna get in a good football stance, a good two-point stance, you know, football stance or track stance, whatever you wanna call it, but a good stance. And when you come out, just remember you wanna explode out 60% to the first cone, and we're just working on form. And then what we'll always do is walk back to the same cone for a little bit of recovery. But again, you're gonna do a total of 8. 2 at 60%, 2 at 80%, 4 at 100%. The first 6, you go to the first cone. The last 2, which are at 100%, you go the whole distance, which will be 20 yards on the 3-cone drill. All right, done deal. Moving on to the next thing. All right, so now we're gonna get into some max V drills. When we get tall and we run, these are drills that'll help us get into the correct position. So when we start turning, We are just being as efficient as we can be. All right, so the first one is called high knee holds, all right? So you'll take this one to the first cone and then jog it out. Each one of these drills you will do twice. So high knee holds, so I'm gonna start my left knee up and then we're just gonna switch. And you hold it. And just do that all the way down. And then jog out. Now, we would normally do the same drill back, right? For time for the video. Now we're gonna go into a high knee switch, right? So instead of just holding each one, we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. So, to the first cone, we're gonna start with the left knee up. So when we switch, we'll come back to the left knee. So now it's hold, hold, and jog it out. So on that one, we'll do the left knee down, going back, we'll do the right knee, right? So this time, we're gonna do a triple switch, so 1, 2, 3, right? So we'll start with the right leg up this time, and we'll go triple with it. Oh.
Right in sync too.
You fell over too?
I lean like, oh. Right in sync. Now they see why that's important. See exactly why that's important.
So now, we'll go back into the triple switch.
Come on, Dallas.
Jog it out. So we'll do the triple switch down, jog out, going back, triple switch down, jog out, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, we are down to the last 2 drills. This one's called a double dribble. So basically what we're doing, we're gonna double dribble on the right, double dribble on the left. So it should look like this. Again, stand nice and tall, knee up, toe up, dorsal flexion, all right? To the first cone, then jog out. Here we go. Yep. Always remember to use your arms, very important. Again, you do the double dribble down and back, all right, to the first cone, then jog out. Last drill, triple dribble, same thing. To the first cone, jog out, and then we'll bring it back for the last one, jog it out. So triple dribble, here we go. 1, 2. Yes, sir. Somebody gonna get fast out here. Might be you if you're working at it.
Maybe.
All right, that last part of your speed formula right here. Okay, now we're gonna do our build-ups. Build-ups, we're gonna go 20 yards, which is basically our 3 cone, the whole distance of our 3 cone drill. You wanna work on staying nice and tall and turning, right? I'm not worried so much about you coming out of your drive phase. It's just a nice build-up. So like, let's say if I'm getting on the gas, I'm going from 0 to 60. You know what I mean? Just nice and smooth, okay? Ace is gonna show us these right here. He's gonna do a couple of them. When you get to the build-ups, I always like to see us like 3 or 4 build-ups, and then we move on to our cool down and our stretch. All right, here we go. Good. Nice and smooth, up tall. There you go, good, Ace. I like it, I like it. All right, now, that's your speed formula. That is it. If you do this every day, you will get faster. Now, we're gonna do our cool down laps, and then we're gonna hit our stretch, and we out of here. Let's go.
Tired, boss. That's all I got.